Hello, church, and welcome to the midweek Pastor's Update early edition, this time on Tuesday, June 1st. It is June. I'm doing this update, first of all, because I haven't done an update in the last couple weeks, and part of that is just because we've been doing some traveling during the week with our family, getting in some camping time before the rush and the crowds and the heat. So we were able to get away during the midweek days a couple times now, but I've missed having the chance to connect, and I'm kind of getting used to this, or I've gotten used to this pattern now. So I'm doing an early update, not only because of missing the last 2 weeks, but really because I have been in contact with my good friend, Pastor Paul Begay at the Auburn Presbyterian Church. And we had such a successful partnering last month for the food donations for Rock Creek School. We're doing it again. The only thing is that this time it's a little bit tighter of a window. So I wanted to get this out as early as possible because next week on Monday, June 7th, we'll be packing and distributing the food for Rock Creek. So you've got, if you're able to, anything you can provide on this list, and just take a look at it now as I'm talking. It's the same list from last time, so if you kept the one from last time, then just use that. But it's the same list. If you can provide any of these items, please bring them to church. Ideally on Sunday, especially if it's fresh items like fruits and vegetables. But if it's non-perishables, just bring it any time during the week. Drop it off at the church office. I'll make a point of stopping up there each day, making sure that anything that's left will be brought inside. But I will bring any food that's donated on Sunday after church. I'll bring it up. I'll at least keep it in my truck, keep it until Monday. And here's the way Monday will work. If you can do the food, great. But if you want to help out in other ways, there's other opportunities. So on Monday at 11:30, you could be part of the team that meets at Auburn Presbyterian Church, and we sort of we go through all the donations and we organize them and sort them, and that's very important work. So that would be probably about maybe 2 hours worth of work right there. So 11:30 you meet, and I think you're done by maybe 1:30. Alternatively, if you would like to help out at 1:30, then you would meet at Rock Creek School, and you could be on the distribution team, so distributing the food that we have organized to the various families that need them. So 11:30, if you want to help organize the food at Auburn Presbyterian Church on New Airport Road, or at 1:30 at Rock Creek School to help with the distribution. And that is all on Monday, June 7th. But again, any food you would feel in your heart to go out and get over the next few days, that would just be awesome. It was, like I said, so successful last time. And it's just wonderful to partner with our friends at Auburn Presbyterian. So anyway, I hope you'll be able to participate. If you've got any questions, reach out to either Barb Grandstaff at the church office or directly to me. But I think everything's pretty well straightforward. Let's see, another thing to catch up on is I think we probably hit our last outside worship service for the season. It's just getting too hot. It's been a great run, and I have to say I love meeting outside. Yes, it's a little more challenging in terms of setup and organizing, but hey, maybe in the fall again we'll do some of those, because I really just enjoy it. But starting this coming Sunday, so that's June 6th, it's still the normal time, 10 a.m. We will be meeting in the church sanctuary, and we're going to maintain the social distance guidelines until at least the following week. June 15th is when the restrictions are basically lifted. We're just going to sort of, kind of ease into things. But for the time being, meeting inside, we'll still do sort of every other pew. Bring your masks. for now, but I'm looking forward to being able to maybe be unmasked inside. Yeah, wonderful thing. So, yeah, inside, starting now and probably most likely through the summer. So, otherwise, wow, here we are, heading into summer, 2021. I hope all of you are well. There's a lot of you I haven't seen since we've started to get back together. I want to get the word out that we are gathered. I want to pull people back in. You get into these patterns. I know it happens all the time in our lives. You get into a new rhythm, and all of a sudden, it's hard to get back into a former rhythm. And I've noted that there's a number of folks that I haven't seen come back to church yet. I want to hear from you. I want to know, what is it? What is it that is in the way, or what is it that hasn't quite drawn you back yet? Is it just because you're not ready? Coming out of the pandemic. You've been traveling. Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's something with them, and it's been harder to motivate them to come. I want to know. I want to hear. So please let us know at the church, the office email, or again, you can contact me directly. And as we move into the summer, I want to hear from you. I want to kind of continue to create a sense of coming back together, of stepping out of the way of being inside like we have been, and moving into being a family, a church family again together. But I understand that in order for that to happen, it needs to be connected, relevant, important. And for those of you that haven't returned, I want to hear, what is it? What's been on your heart? What's been going on? So I would really appreciate that if you'd let us know. Otherwise, I hope that you are all staying cool. I mean, heck, we've been having a couple power outages that have affected us these last couple of days. I hope there's nothing too significant out of that, but imagine a number of you have been feeling it too. I hope you're able to stay as cool as possible, and until our paths meet again, may each one of you be held in the peace and in the love of Christ. Amen.